Hey guys, welcome to the next part of my Baneric 2 hard mode Let's Play. One thing to keep in mind here is that I did lose a commentary for the two parts I recorded. I recorded them in one session for about 90 minutes, a recording session, and I lost the commentary. So this commentary is actually post. So yeah, it won't be live commentary like I've been doing in all my other parts, but it's still, commentary at least. And I'm gonna show you right here how to get Yai's PC code. I forgot this the last few parts. I hate myself for it, so call me an idiot if you want. But yeah, I wanted to choke Yai for never giving this to me directly. So fuck her hard. Yeah. So like I said, this is post commentary, and a couple quick notes. I do die a few times in the recording session. Not in this part. I die once in this part, but I die a couple times in the next part. And, as I said, I leave all my deaths in, so there's really no reason to worry about that. I do leave them in. I do show how I die. I'm a man, not like some of you. This is the part of the game where the viruses really start to kick your ass. And I do get a couple of unlucky encounters. I will show you what I get. No spoilers for now. But we're going to visit the shop and buy out the last HP memory he has and buy this Little Bomb J, because as of this moment, I don't have a Little Bomb J. And I figure having a code around is always nice when you need it later. But, yeah. And I'm going to show you a quick program advance I found out. I just remembered this when playing this game. Guard, Star, Dash Tag G, and Gutsman G. Any version of Gutsman G will create Gut Shoot. Full 100 damage on any row, on the row you're on. So pretty solid hit once damage, And I get an S rank right in this battle right here. I want to show you what happens if you get an S rank on these viruses. You get Zapping 1M as opposed to Zapping 1A I got earlier. So keep that in mind. And remember, in order to trigger the next plot point, you have to click the cube to make sure, so that Mega Man goes, oh yeah, we need to take the exam to get our A license. You can't just go there directly. You have to trigger this plot point. And I'm gonna cut away to the Marine Harbor. So see you then in a second. A new boss is open up to us. His name is, of course, Gateman. You probably remember this. And Trip Trader opens up to us. I'm gonna try that out in a second after I kick Gateman's ass. But yeah, Gatemen's, of course, they follow the same rule. They get 50% increased attack and HP. Nothing new to say there. What about we're going around for? Oh, anyway. And he has lost the last 69 battles, so Capcom did that joke already. Uh-huh. So I figured, let me save my chips for Program Advance later. One thing to keep a note, when he gets below 450 HP, he will do Remo Gate, and Remo Gate makes all your hits a lot harder to hit because the Remo Gate goes along the first corner, and how much you bet I'm going to land its dash attack? I'm going to land it. Oh, that was so cool. That was prediction. Prediction up the ass. Anyways, what I was saying was, you want to make sure that you want to cut down his Remo Gate as much as possible. Since he has 450 HP to use the Remo Gate, you really want to kill that off before he does too much damage with it, because it blocks a lot of your frontal hits, as Remo Gate is an unbreakable obstacle. Well, not unbreakable, it has an HP count. As you see, I got the Gut Shoot Program Advance right there, and I failed that timing miserably. I'm so cool, aren't I, guys? Anyway, I'm saving the Program Advance for when he does Remo Gate, because if I save it, I can cut down that time in half. Or actually, I can cut down the time to a fraction, because I can just nuke his HP in one go. 70 HP, when he hits 450, he'll do the move. And there we go. Remo Gate. And now I'm going to add this escape because we don't need it, and I really should get rid of those by now. I really should, but I keep forgetting. Boy. Getting at him is going to be hard because the Remo Gate keeps blocking me. Alright, there we go. He's below 400, which means this is perfect time for Program Advance to finish him off. Come on, get in the front column. There we go. And it's good night, Gate Man. Okay. Oh, we got that housekeeping out of the way. We can actually take our, well, okay, we get some HP memory. We can actually take our A license exam. But I'm going to try the chip cleaner at least once, see if I can test my luck. I never use chips that I only have one of. I prefer to use chips that I have, you know, multiple copies of, like those Canon A's and D's right there. I get an Escape J. At that point, I get pissed off and I say, fuck it, I don't want to do it anymore. So, we take our A license, and you know what this part was. We had to do 3 help BBS requests, or request BBS as they're called. I don't remember which one it was. Either way, we take these requests. So you guys keep your tabs of when I'm gonna die, because I did say I do die in this part once, and there's a pretty tough virus fight I had to do. If you don't get the right chips, you're kind of fucking yourself over hard. Alright, let's start from mission 1. You know, mission 1, we'll do 1 first. Doesn't really make a difference. But yeah. This is actually my first time doing something like that. It's post-commentary, so if I suck at it, I apologize. I prefer to do things live. Live is more fun to me. But there's appeal to doing it post-commentary most definitely. And so this guy tells us there's 3 navies he was testing at or something, and they got away because he's a slave driver. So, you know, we gotta go find these 3 guys and delete them. But before we get to delete them, they make us fight a virus. You know, and that's where one of the tough virus counters comes in. And that's just for testing. I see if I can fight Gutsman V2, and it looks like I can. So I was actually pretty happy about that. I think this is a bit early than the developers intended because he hits pretty hard at this stage in the game. But anyway, we're just gonna fuck him up. Doesn't really matter. It's fucking Gutsman, guys. I mean, really, it's fucking Gutsman. He does get a new move in this form. It's Area Grab. When you get while half health, he'll use Area Grab, which is a pretty nice addition to him, considering he really wants to hit you with his fists. And he gets to do a Rocket Guts Punch. Flying Guts Punch. Yeesh. So we don't get hit by those. Those suck. Right, he's about half health now, so he'll be doing the move soon. And I should say those attack plus 10s for Airman, I know, but hey, what are you gonna do? Sue me if you want. Here comes that Area Grab. Ow! I eat 150 damage with 1 attack. That's why I said this may have been a bit early for hide him, because I can get 2-shotted by fucking Gutsman. Gutsman! Jesus Christ. Cool finish! Boom! And I get Gutsman V2 for my trouble. A very nice addition, considering Gutsman V2 is really, really useful. You know, Gutsman chips generally are very useful for early game. Sets up some S ranks and stuff. The first guy you gotta fight's in here. I was just looking for him in a second. I wasn't sure exactly where he would be, and he's over here. So, you know, he's inside a GBA comp. He just saved. We talk to this guy. He'll make us fight a virus. Take this! We have 2 Sparkies. You really want to take your time with these, because if you don't take your time, you're just going to take a lot of damage. The field's already against us as it is. And I timed that horribly. Luckily, I'm good at dodging, though, so it doesn't really make a difference. We're just going to knock out this one really quick, because the less I'm on the field, the better. Getting a chip is unlikely from it anyway, so we really just want to kill them and to preserve our HP. And I fail at timing those, so yeah. Yeah, I fail at timing those. Sue me. Alright, one down. Hey, you get Zenny. I'm sure you can get chips from them, but it's unlikely considering your firepower that you probably have at this point, so just focus on living, really. Don't worry about double deleting and all that. And I just to check, he does say there's 3 of them, and you do get a new little object over here, so there's a reason to check this one out. Being that this is a new comp, you of course want all the mystery data you can find in here. So just do a quick bit of searching. Get a healthy 3,000 Zenny. That's very useful and healthy. And there's that Navi. But yeah, we're just gonna find the stuff we need to find first. Quick note: I'm leaving this in because you can actually find spiky 2s in here and spiky 1s. Though I don't have a counter to show it off. So if you want some Heat VC, Heat V2s. What are they just called? I think it's called Heat Vs. You can just grind here. And their attacks are, of course, in V shape. I forgot about that. Not much to say, really. Just killing some viruses. Time Bomb seems to be a really helpful chip. Hits everything for 70 damage. And to my surprise, I do get Heat V. I thought I'd spend a little too much time to get that chip. But hey, the game went lenient on me. Unfortunately, it's not useful because it's in C code, and it does the same amount of damage as a Heat Shot, which is a better code for my folder anyway. See, now at this point, we're transitioning into more code-based because the power we get is pretty much the same. Whereas in the beginning game, dash attacks were like the kill chip because power was more important than code. Then, yeah, I went for power, but now we're transitioning more into code because, you know, we're starting getting our nukes already. Code becomes important, and this is a tough encounter. No disrespect if you die here. Really, this fight's pretty difficult. If you don't draw the chips you need fast, you will die because this is basically a time battle. And that's pretty much why. No hate if you die. No hate if you die. Absolutely zero. And why no hate? That's why. Motherfucking sorties. I couldn't do anything. I'm sitting here. If my original commentary is full of rage, I was like, what the fuck? It doesn't matter if I heal because he just does more damage than I can heal. And I figured, you know, maybe hopefully get a kill. Do the Gutsman V2 chip. Doesn't do much damage. You know, dodge that one attack, dodge that, he comes and kills me. My first death was to a fucking sortie too. My first death. I laughed in the commentary of this. I laughed. That was so maniacal. But round 2? Now I don't use program events because it's better to actually use them separate for the damage. And of course I would say that, then I fucked up the dash attack. You know, hey, shit happens. I gotta be really careful because, yeah. Like I said, this battle is basically timed. Now, a cool trick, area grab does 15 hard mode when the viruses use it, but by getting hit by area grab, I get invincibility frames. Invincibility frames which are very useful in preventing me from taking damage from the fucking fire swords. I'd rather take 15 than like 85, whatever the damage count is here. Much more preferable to take that kind of damage. Anyways, let's just put down this time bomb, lay some damage. And here I'm pretty much saying, okay, this fight's over, right? Except look what happens. I was pissed. So I said, okay, time bomb. What happens? The fucking bomb's a dud. At this point, my commentary was in rage when I was playing this for live. I'm much more calm now, but I was just like, are you shitting me with this? So I was like, fuck it. I don't care. And double delete. I lost that for 0. Jesus. That's a blow to their pride. The third one's on the blackboard. I was curious as to why this lady was here in the first place. I talked to her. She doesn't give you shit. Don't worry about it. She doesn't give you anything. Anyways, let's get the blackboard shit over with. Handy 2s and Brushman 2s. Not too bad, really. I mean, we have a better buster to deal with it. Because I stacked power. I had the sense to stack power, so that helped me out. Of course, the time bombs are still pretty beefy. And so much so that I take 120 damage. I thought I was going to eat more, personally, but hey. Tom actually does its fucking job for once and gets a kill for me. I mean, Meteor, my bad. Yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy, pretty much. This fight's not that bad. As long as you're, like, looking and thinking and whatnot. Good night. So, we'll talk to that guy. You know, get our reward. Hopefully it's a good reward, not some crap. If it's crap, I'll be mad. And... no. Well, let's reg up one. That's not bad. You need reg ups eventually. So that's problem 1 down. We're going to try to finish up these problems in this part. I think we're going to end off in an interesting location instead. Let's take up problem 2. This one's in Koto Square. Interestingly enough, we never went there yet, so this is a good way to introduce that area. You jack into here. This is probably the quickest route to it. Just want to show this off really quick. I got another bubble R. I'll stop showing them pretty much. I'll stop showing them after that. I just want to show you that I have more of those if I ever need them. Which I doubt I'll need them, but oh well. A quick check on my money reveals I have 11,500 Zenny in the bank. So I was saving it for Koto Square because Koto Square has a power-up that we need, but it costs 10,000 Zenny. And of course I'm going to leave this in right here to show you what happens if you get an S rank. Well, we already seen that, but I want to show you again. Gutsman's really good for clearing out these early viruses. That's easy S ranks. Those are more zapping 1Ms if we need it. Zappings are not used for damage; they're used for crowd control effects. You know, paralysis is a really good status effect here. You get mini bomb, we don't care. We don't care about mini bombs. Koto area. It's designed like a beehive, according to what that Navi just said. You know, whatever. Beehive schmeehive. Gonna show you again. Triple delete. That raises our score just enough to get a little bomb F. So, you know, just wanted to show that off. I'm just gonna cut that here. This is a good place to grind for Sonic Waves and Longswords if you need it. And over here's a bug frag. There's actually a bug frag shop in Koto Square. Oh, quick note. Damn it. Stupid virus counts. I know the Quickman V2 is right there, but I don't want to initiate the fight just yet. There's a good reason for this. Just hold up. I'll be ending this video on Quickman V2. I'll be doing the next video just be the next mission problems in A license. Anyways, yeah, this area is a good place to grind Longswords and Sonic Waves. There's a bug frag shop in Koto Square, which is why I was getting all these bug frags for. It has pretty useful chips, so you really want to get these bug frags that I've been getting. Here's our net dealer, and there's that power up for 10,000 Zenny. I was tempted to buy like all this other stuff because, you know, Fire plus 40, Panel Grab Star, Fireblade R. I was like, so tempting. But then I said I don't really have fire chips, and Fireblade R is useless by itself, so. And, you know, Panel Grab is Panel Grab, so I get the power up. It's much more helpful to me anyway. This is our substitute dealer. He sells an unlocker if you ever need it. And our bug frag shop. I was tempted here to get the Recuv 80. It's a star cone. It's really helpful. And Zeus Hammer 16. We'll get that later. But yeah, that Recuv 80, really tempting. Really tempting. I wanted it, and I got it. I'm gonna need the healing. With Gutsman hitting me for 150 damage, I need something that heals me a little bit more. Jesus, man. Alright, so I think I have my power up. This is the guy that gives our mission too. He's just jacking to the coffee machine at Navi Center. So we'll do that in the next part, but I'm going to finish this video off on Quickman V2. I figure Quickman V2 is a good way to end this little video here. Over here is where you get your Longsword L to complete your program advance for Life Sword. Life Sword's necessary at this point. You're gonna want to kill out these viruses. You're gonna need something that nukes people. You want nukes. And then I apply my power up. Again, attack is what I prefer the first time. Attack, then charge, then rapid. And that order to me is most useful. Although I always get charge level 2 just so I can charge once. It's helpful to charge at least once. And here's okay. And here's Quickman V2. This fight's pretty interesting, and it can actually challenge you, because Quickman is pretty quick. Now, Gutsman V2 works for Gut Shoot, but we want to keep Gutsman regular for Gut Shoot because we want all the damage we can from Gutsman V2. And cracking Quickman's field actually works against him because he'll just break all his panels and be predictable. Look at that. And of course I can't do anything to capitalize, so I say fuck it and just add this area grab. Because we don't really need area to fight Quickman. It's good to just add the chip. He starts throwing out 2 boomerangs pretty early. He doesn't care about this, you know, half HP shit anymore. He will just start throwing them out anyway. How much you want to give I land this? Whoops! Pro predictions are what's necessary. You have to be able to predict him and when he's going to throw his boomerangs. That's the key to victory. Predictions. Also helps to have the timing down to a fucking T. Now you see, I had the program advance, but I'm going to save it because it's much more helpful to me to cut down his you know, what did I say about Gateman? Their rage mode time. When you get down to half HP and start doing new moves, it's helpful to kill that as early as possible. That's why I'm saving the program advance when it gets down to half health. And one hit takes out 120 of my HP. That's quite big. That's, you know, I can get 3-shotted by this guy. And what did I say? His HP is down to 400, so he's at half health. We're going to be finishing him off with Gut Shoot and stop his rage mode nonsense. We don't want to get hit by his head boomerang attack in this form. Not bueno. And this fight's done. Dun, 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 dun. We get Quickman Q for our rewards. Unfortunately, Quickman Q sucks. It's not as good as Airman's chip. Airman's chip has a much higher range. Hits were almost the same. Quickman only hits down one column and doesn't hit twice if it hits the back. So really, it's pointless. It doesn't go with anything in my folder either. Look, there's no Qs. Airman at least has A's, and A's are useful for something. In every game, A is better than Q. But yeah, see you in the next part, guys.